You took over a small grocery store from your parents at the age of 21 and turned it into a retail empire. How many outlets do you have? What's your market share today?
I started this business 20 years ago, and we started with a small supermarket, and now we are operating multiple retail formats. Altogether, we have about 200 stores, and we are market leader in Myanmar. So in Myanmar, modern trade is around 10% of the total retail market. Out of that 10%, we have about 70% market share.
Annually, you've been enjoying 20% growth rates in sales rates. What's your annual revenue?
We are approaching 300 million now. With the country growth and with the consumer lifestyle change.
How did you survive all these years when Myanmar was still economically and politically isolated? You had so much arbitrage in prices. For instance, a SIM card used to cost as much as $3,000.
There were many challenges. Economy was growing, but with the low productivity. So on the other hand, the cost of wages, cost of renters were low. So those balance out.
But as the market continues to open up, how do you think you're going to cope?
A lot of foreign investments are coming in, and we have been preparing to compete with the competition.
When you were living in Singapore in the early 1990s and studying, did that come across as your aha moment?
Definitely. I grew up during socialist era, and Singapore was like eye-opener for me.
I wonder what kind of setbacks that you faced as a young businesswoman in Myanmar, but today you're the chairman of Myanmar's Retailers Association.
People say that women can't have it all. I met my husband, I got married, and I have my family.
You have 3 kids?
I have 3 kids.
What were some of your worst moments?
Difficult to gain trust from the business societies.
Yeah, because you're a woman,
because
you're young.
I was very young, I was a woman.
As a new era dawns on Myanmar, if there was one thing that you could change, what would that be?
Businesses were not seen as a positive stakeholders. That negative perception towards businesses, I hope to change that by showing that business can mean good, a positive contributor.